Yes. Hello there, and welcome to this channel. If you haven't been to this channel before, this is a good intro video for if you have no idea what I'm set out to do, I am going to subject myself to a series of old games that I found on the internet for free using. I'm gonna cut that out because I don't want this thing to. The only bad thing is, all these games might be very badly transferred, so the graphics on them might suck. There's another thing you've got to consider too. These are old games, and I am not a fan of old games, nor have I ever played old games. Am I open to them? Of course, definitely. Does this game look fun? It's interesting. That's what I have to say. I played Pac-Man back when I was younger, and that was a good turnout. Sorry, my brain's trying to handle or process what's going on. So we're chasing the goat. This looks like something made in studio. For buy all mini games, get a free VIP ticket. What is Pac-Man thinking? Wait, who the heck are these characters? Who are these characters? Wait, is this going to be an actual Pac-Man game? Oh no. Minigames fever. This is a multiplayer game? Oh, look at me. I have no friends. I'm going to lead on with this name. I'm going to be Mr. Pac-Man. There's also AI in this game. I swear it's gonna be fun. What? Game length. I thought this was Pac-Man. I think this is more of a Mario Party deal. Let's do a long game. This is a race. The first player to... Yeah, it is. Okay, wait, hold on. Mini games happen at the start of every turn. The better you do, the further you... So this is Mario Party for GameCube. Pac-Man with some very rough looking graphics. Am I moving? Go fish? But this is Pac-Man. Okay, I guess we're gonna go and fish. Nothing. I spared you the time. Now all you have to do is watch me play a terrible game that I think just froze. Hold on. So guess what happened? The last game we were playing kind of didn't work. Now we're on to Pac-Man 2. So what are we playing now? You probably know more than I do. Ah, fuck. It was a dark and stormy night. Vincent woke up in his bed and found that all of his belongings were taken. Where to? He had no clue, but in order to retrieve those belongings, he had to play Pac-Man 2. He already sees that this will be worse than hell. So the ghost is in love with Pac-Man? Okay, that's a bit weird. See, I've loaded 2 Pac-Man games so far, and the amount of effort that's been put into these opening cutscenes for a game that's about going around and chewing little dots is quite surprising. Oh look, it's a Pac-Man. He's scared. Yeah, this cutscene's still going on. In the comments, let me know if you guys want to, like, if cutscenes ever happen, would you be interested in watching them? Do they make you more enthralled into the story? Because right now, all I'm seeing is just a bunch of crazy individuals going around, literally going bananas. It's DreamWorks. She totally got pushed out of the way. Look. Look. Something's wrong with the tree. What the hell? If you can see my face, it would be a mixture of just pure... I don't know how to react to this. I think there's a story we're missing. I think that's because we didn't play Packman 1. Okay, so it seems that we're inside the game, finally. Pac-Man there was bouncing around with the title screen. Title card. Title card. So yeah, how's y'all's day been? Mine has been decent. Like I said before, I've kind of had a bad night. But I'm not going to let that get me down. I'm going to come back to everything and... oh, f*** me.
Terrible news! Pac-Land is in serious danger. The ghosts have unwittingly unleashed an ancient evil upon us by removing the golden fruit from the tree. According to this book, our ancestors fought against this very evil. In ancient times, the great wizard Pac created a powerful potion that turned...
I'm getting a feel. I have the feeling that the creators of this game were trying to make something that was not Pac-Man and it just became Pac-Man. But at the same time, the amount of details that have gone in to make sure that everything is Pac-Man related is quite astonishing. There's so much lore to just Pac-Man. I never knew about this. I only knew that there was ghosts and whatever Pac-Man was. Who the hell is Pac-Man? What even is a Pac-Man? That's a question you should be asking yourself, kids. Who is Pac-Man? What is a Pac-Man? Vincent, if you're editing this, go look up. What the heck is Pac-Man? What is it? What is he, her, she, whatever? I'm not going to read any of this. Wait, I should. Now, on the move, I just skipped everything. I think that's a good way to go about stuff. Alright, okay, so... oh, okay, I see now. Oh my gosh. See, I'm not actually... what? How did I beat that? Do you want to save? Sure. But couldn't you only save 3 times? Or am I getting that wrong with the game? Oh. See, I didn't know what I was doing, so that's why... okay. The beer basics? Oh, the bear basics. Isn't that from the Jungle Book? I think that's from the bear. No, it's the Bare Necessities. That's from the Jungle Book. You know what? I actually quite like this. This is quite calm. It's not exactly Pac-Man, but it's Pac-Man enough. It's 3D apparently. I can jump on top of buildings and collect stuff. Oh, fudge, Sickles almost died. See, I don't want to be the kind of YouTuber who plays traditional games. I want to play all the games that you won't play ever. Or have played, maybe, once in your life. Like this, if you're in high school right now, you probably have never played this game. Like me, I never played a GameCube. My friend actually owned a GameCube and he would bring it over sometimes, but we would generally just play Super Mario on the Wii. That friend of mine now is in jail. Okay, well, not in jail, but he's in jail. Also, speaking of friend, not really a good... no, we're not friends anymore. We haven't been for a long time. I figured out how to do this. I'm sorry. I know my talking's inconsistent right now, but I just like jumping around because it seems like it's to jump, simply push the A button. No crap. Wait, what does B do? Oh. Okay. I think I'm gonna like this game a lot more than I initially thought. So yesterday what's it called? No, yes, yesterday I completed the last video in a series called... not video, I didn't complete it. I finished watching it. That's a better term to use. Oh no! Sorry, Mr. Big Guy. Please stop. Oh my god. So yesterday I finished watching Evangelion 3.3, which by the way, actually wait, hold on, what does this say? Rev by holding and then release. Okay. Which actually, Evangelion is such a good show. If you don't watch anime, I know that some of y'all probably are opposed to anime just because of the fandom that it has. And trust me, I understand. The only thing I have on my TikTok are cosplay people. Why? Don't ask. Anyways, I don't just like anime because it's weird. I like anime because it has a good story sense. So, unlike like traditional media forms, animation style is very expressive. And I say that in a sense where, like, of course it's expressive, but it can portray things like certain themes in a manner that's not really that can't really be done by normal means, you know? Like in Avengers, right? There you can okay, never mind. That's a bad example. I've never seen the Avengers. Well, I've seen only Avengers 1. Is that how you say it? Avengers 1? I've only seen Avengers 1. Is that a bad thing? Of course it isn't. It is. A lot of people say it is. I just don't like superhero films. Why? Because I'm dumb. Also, I just don't like some of the actors who play in it. I don't know why. I just have a vendetta against people who look better than me. Is that insecurity I smell? Yes. Let's see. What else am I supposed to... How am I supposed to get this big one? To do a flip, kick, jump, and then press... Oh, okay. I see. Alright, so all I have to do is jump and... Jump and kick for okay, you know what, screw it, that doesn't need me. Okay, got that one. I'm going to assume that why is there swimming? Oh, look at Pac-Man's face. He's like, yeah, oh my god, I'm tired. What kind of channel is this again? One where a man goes on old games and just rants about his day. That's basically it. So what happened today? Oh yes, I was reminded that yesterday happened. No, it doesn't matter anymore. All you can do with things, with like bad things in your life, is just to continue on and just forget that they happen. Unless it's like something really bad, like the Holocaust. I guess you can't forget those. I mean, we're always taught it. Our history teacher always tells us to not forget the past. It's kind of hard to do something like that when you have to learn it. So there we go. We got the bare basics down. We're doing pretty decent. We've got a little bit more to go. And yeah, we're on Kenyan. Oh no. Alright. This is going to require much more focus. Alright. I can't get this one. Oh, I can change the camera angle. I still managed to miss it. Wait, no, I didn't. Okay, I got it. Never mind. I'm just dumb. Sorry about the commentary. Honestly, I don't really have a lot to talk about today. We can talk about Brexit. That's a thing still, isn't it? European Union. Who needs that? You know, they've got all they've need. You don't need the EU. I shouldn't be talking about it. I learned about Brexit through a friend of mine, and afterwards, it became a joke to me. Not to anyone else, because the only one that was laughing was me. But to me, the joke was, Brexit, I don't get it. I'm not against anything vague. I like talking about vague things, like philosophy, but my teacher hates that. I have one teacher in school, and what I used to do, she's a psychology teacher and a geography teacher. Very nice person. And we would have talks back in the day when I was a junior about philosophy. And it wasn't long before I found out that she f***ing hated philosophy. She hates philosophy. And I would ask her, why is that? Why do you hate something that doesn't really exist? And then she looked at me in the face and was like, because it doesn't really exist, Vincent. And I'm like, what? And when you ask me, what do you mean philosophy doesn't exist? Well, it's talking about things that cannot be... Concepts do exist. Okay, now I'm getting into some deep stuff. Concepts themselves... What I'm trying to say... So, like, everyone knows what philosophy is, right? If not, I'm going to put a definition of philosophy. It's probably going to be different from what I interpret it as. That's merely the case for every single thing I do. What am I doing again? Right, I'm trying to get up there. I keep saying it. I keep negating what I'm trying to talk about. Basically, I forgot what I was talking about. Oh yes, so my teacher hated philosophy because it's just basically, to her, she feels like it's just a bunch of bogey. Because anything could be taken as philosophy and it's not a true science. And I have to say that I agree to her to an extent. Yes, I agree that philosophy can be very angering and Hold on, I'm stuck inside of this stupid... I agree that philosophy can be a bit... I did it again! Get over the ledge. Get over the ledge. I do agree that philosophy is just a lot of people sitting down and thinking aloud, and sometimes it... How do you get over this? And sometimes people will not ever meet or reach a conclusion because it's so... Sometimes some topics are just inconclusive, and that's just the way it is because philosophy. But it pisses her off because a lot of people can make... At this point, I don't even care anymore. I forgot what I was talking about because I was too gung-ho and trying to figure out how to play this damn game. What is happening? Look at me, Pac-Man. What's keeping him alift? Are the air bubbles doing this? Is he like just magically flying? Pac-Man can fly now? That's a development. I didn't know Pac-Man... If he could fly, he would have flown himself out of that hole. If I could fly, that would be an interesting day. Because I wouldn't want to have the ability to fly for too long. If it was for my picking, I would only want to fly for a day. Because if I had the ability to fly for too long, I would start to abuse it. Because that's just what I do with something that's really nice. Now reviewing what I just said, that came off very badly. Let's try to rephrase that. I like new things. I like... I forgot what I was talking about. Last time I did this, it ended up bad, so... We're gonna do it again... Oh my god! Alright. Big monster, come on. Come on, try to get me. I bet you can't. I bet you can't touch me with your little bear claws. Aha, I escaped your tyrant rule. Now I have to do everything over again, and I forgot everything that I was talking about. So if you were hoping that this would be a consistent commentary, no, it's not. It's just me playing an old game that requires some... And that's how you lose a game. And also, that's how you lose at life. This has been Ludwig Madness. Very long name, Ludwig Madness. This is Vincent. I'm just going to say Vincent. That's just the channel name, Ludwig Madness. But, yeah, this is Vincent. And have a good day. Also, don't talk about philosophy to your psychology teacher. It's a bad idea. And she'll throw a miniature figure of Bob Ross at you. Just kidding. She's never done that. But I have... But anything's possible. Alright, bye.